1, 2. Return to the B girl, wild style, rocking it. Rocking it on. How we do what we hanging on the low ride, blend on the lips, honey dripping off the dough ride. Hands itchy, got the jiffy, so we roll. Taking off the bridge that we just spent all night. Black books, right? M to the one, right? Come snitch, wanna come test champion. I don't lie, know you watching me. Dilly in hand, just beat like a teetery. Then it I did, round the world again, travel with the pad and the pen.
I guess I would call myself a musician, a rapper, a toaster, an arts educator, a lover of life, a purveyor of art, these things. I would say I'm definitely a leader. I wouldn't kind of shy away from that title because I guess when I first started doing music, the most common question that always came to me from music journalists was, what's it like being a female Asian in the rap industry, which is very predominantly male? And I used to hate that question because I'm like, I just want to be a good MC and rapper, and in the hip hop community I don't want to be identified as this Asian female rapper. And as I kind of went on through the music and I saw how many young Asian kids, not just females but males and females, identified with me and told me that I inspired them, that someone that looked like them was allowed to be doing what I was doing, I started realizing that I do have a responsibility as a leader. So definitely, in many ways, I would consider myself a leader.
1, 2.
So I think the community is bigger than just music. Your community is a new generation of kids coming up trying to find something authentic or something to stand up for or something to believe in. I travel a lot. I teach through music a lot, so my community is the students that I teach, whether it's in Jamaica, in Kingston, or in Indonesia, or in Singapore. My community is Singapore too, because I was born in Singapore, and for a lot of the kids there, they've never seen someone from Singapore do what I did around the world.
Return to the B girl, wild style, rocking it.
When you take away from people, you know, kind of the, I guess, small luxuries in life that we take for granted, whether it's, you know, going to a movie or eating out on the weekend and that kind of thing. And, you know, I've taught in communities where when I brought a soccer ball in, it was the craziest thing. Everyone's so excited a soccer ball is in. I think when you go into certain communities and they only have themselves to rely on, whatever their 2 feet can do, whatever their hands can do, you find the best poets, the best writers, the best dancers, the best singers, because the only thing they have to express is themselves. And to me, social justice is to give these people the opportunity to further develop their craft, develop their lives, be able to live comfortably, be able to support their families comfortably, so that they can actually go beyond survival and kind of pursue this kind of higher pursuit that they want to find.
Get it on. How we do what we hanging on the low ride, blend on the lips, honey dripping off the dough ride. Hands itchy, got the jiffy, so we roll.
I mean, as an artist, I definitely have an opportunity to lead, and I realized this really early on. I mean, you know, the cliches of the rap game is that you have to be this larger than life kind of thing. You know, when I was in Japan, I was told that as a female, I could not go to a business meeting or be seen in public without makeup on, or all hell would break loose and I couldn't be respected as a female artist because of eyeliner, you know, and it was so crazy to me. And, you know, I worked within the LA industry, I saw the implants, I saw the kind of this desperation for beauty and that kind of thing. And I think at the end of the day, the thing that changes, that kind of sets me aside from an artist to realizing what leadership is to me, is by being humble. And when you're humble, you're inclusive of everyone. You're not this kind of larger than life person that's above everyone else and too big to talk to. So I think this humbleness and this accessibility to my fans, and not just the fans but the students I reach out to, even kids that I've taught that still might not know my music, they can reach me through Facebook, they can reach me online. And I think that to be inclusive is something that we're afforded to do through technology, and it's very important in kind of keeping in contact and continuing the learning path that you kind of started, because oftentimes you don't have the time to necessarily stay for a long time. You just kind of want to plant seeds. So the online community allows me to keep going on with it. And sometimes people will say, not everybody has access to Facebook or online emails and that kind of thing. But it's crazy. I was recently in the Philippines in a kind of a garrison called Tondo, and there was 3 computers set up and coin slot machines for 50 cents next to it, and there are all these kids crowded around it, putting their quarters in and logging onto Facebook. They didn't have access to their own personal computers, but they're all, saving up change so they could go on Facebook. And you'll find, even the corners of the earth, a kid going on Facebook. I mean, that's a language that they know how to reach out on, and it allows them, if they're feeling shy, if they don't want to reveal themselves, they're able to kind of approach you in that way. And I think that when I'm actually giving a lesson or giving a workshop, you can definitely notice the personalities right away. The ones that are willing to answer all the questions and kind of show off a little bit more, and the ones that kind of sit back and they're quiet and they're listening and learning. And I think that whenever I'm teaching, I always give them the option, here's something I want you to do. And if you feel comfortable sharing it, share it. But if you don't feel comfortable sharing it, but it's still on your heart to share it somehow, you can email me, you can reach me this way, and there still is that connection, so that you're accessible to everyone in the way that they feel comfortable to express themselves. I think that, by virtue of me naming my business Merdeka Group, I'm planting a seed of the importance of independence and freedom. And in saying that, I don't mean this chaotic, everybody be free and burn down bridges or something like that. I mean it more that, I started out as an independent artist. I got offers to, rap in a bikini for a lot of money and that kind of thing. I worked through the LA scene. I was signed to a pretty major kind of group of people. I was very excited about it. Things fell apart. This process of life where, we're constantly watching a lot of reality TV and we're waiting for someone to give us a handout or waiting for ourselves to be made. I think more important than that is to give yourself the self-sufficiency, whether it's the education or the knowledge or the resources in life, to be able to kind of bring your own thing to the table and have the resources to do it for yourself instead of waiting for a handout. So I think that's definitely a message that I'm pushing the most right now. That's a trick. As a leader, you do the Robin Hood. You get corporations to pay your way somewhere, and then you take that and you funnel it back to the people.
That's Robin Hood.
Dream of a giant, I dream of speaking on Mount Zion. 2 claps of thunder cause the hunger won't be silent. Violent type reasoning, somewhat overzealous. Silent, the seasons change, running with the fellas, whoa. Gun blasting, I'm asking for peace. Reach for the deceased, James Brown, you find release. The Middle East and Guantanamo Bay. I watch them hang a man, how these cowboys play. Yippee-yo-ki-yay, a matrix, I'm back to basics. Universal laws, the rhythm of the bass hit. The rhythm of life is night, is the rhythm of light. A rhythm of life at night, is the rhythm of light. What's your story singing? I'm about to swing it when the cipher is live. The cycle of life, come rhythm, come. What's your story, son? You want a battle one? Lion City pretty, sipping ting and the Philly blunt. I'm out the good life, no hood wife I'm taking. Singing one love and giving daps to my Jamaicans. Live life. In this time of sadness and love, love will always rise above. That's what I'm hoping for, naturally say. In this time of sadness and love, love will always rise above. That's what I'm dreaming of, naturally, yeah. Peace, Masia One.